Welcome back to Granbury TV. I'm Drew Whitaker, here sitting with the Sheriff for the weekly Sheriff's Report. How are you today, sir?
Doing good.
How has been your work week? Probably busy.
Oh, there's always plenty going on, but just business as usual.
Business as usual, same here. Well, I guess we can get this ball rolling, sir.
Yeah, I got quite a few things to to talk about. We had a man arrested on family violence on the 7th. At around 7 a.m., Hood County Sheriff's deputies responded to 200 block of Bray Street in reference to a disturbance. Deputies discovered Charles Gordon Moore, 41 years old, allegedly held a knife to his 36-year-old wife's throat during an argument. The wife was not injured during the incident, and Moore was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a family member, and the bond set at $30,000. That's a felony one.
$30,000.
Yep. So guess what? He's still in jail.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Wow.
Yeah, we've been out there a time or two, and it's.
I know. I always say this. Was alcohol involved somehow? Because I don't know how you can just get into an argument and then draw a knife.
On this one, this has been an ongoing thing, but I don't recall them talking about anything like that. So I think it's maybe they're just not very compatible.
I guess not. If you get in a tiff and then instantly bring out a knife. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, didn't work out very good for him or her, but she's okay and he's in jail. So
well.
Then we had a reckless driver that was arrested with drugs and tampering with evidence. On March 4th, around 5 p.m., Hood County Sheriff's Office Narcotics Unit was patrolling in Oak Trail Shores, observed a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed on Maplewood Drive, driving very reckless and unsafe. The vehicle was eventually stopped at the 3800 block of Greenbrook Drive. Officers arrested George Edward Reed III, 33 years old, for reckless driving and discovered under 2 ounces of marijuana. Reed also tried to destroy some of the marijuana by grabbing it and hiding the marijuana. Reed was charged with tampering with evidence. That's a felony 3. So bond was set at $10,000. And possession of marijuana, that's a Class B misdemeanor. And that's $1,500 bond. And reckless driving is a Class B at $1,500. So he wasn't in a whole lot of trouble until he tried hiding the evidence and tampering with the evidence. And then he got a felony. So. But he's out of jail right now, so on bond, so we'll see what happens.
See what happens with him now, I know.
Yeah. And then we had a traffic stop that got another drug arrest on the 8th. Around midnight, Hood County Sheriff's Office conducted a traffic stop at the 9500 block of East Highway 377 in Crescent. During the stop, Jason Brian Dunlap, 34 years old, was found to be in possession of over 3 grams of meth. Dunlap was arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance, felony 3, and bond was set at $20,000. And he had 2 Class C warrants on file that were $609 fine. And he's probably still in jail.
Yep, that's what I thought. Well, it's good to get more drugs off the street.
Yep, yeah, 3 grams, that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Then we had a man arrested for sexual assault on the 12th at around 6:30 a.m. The County Sheriff's Office deputies arrested Brandon Joseph Latimer, 20 years old, for sexual assault, and that's a felony 2, and bond was set at $10,000. And he was at the 3500 block of Nassau Court. Case is still under investigation, and the female victim is 17. Well, yeah, I believe she was, and knew the suspect, and he's still in jail.
Of course. I wouldn't think a 20-year-old's going to get that kind of money.
No.
Man.
So it's been a busy week.
Sounds like it's a busy week.
For the investigators and the deputies. Talked to one of my on-call deputies the other day, and he looked like he was wore out, and asked him if he was okay and feeling sick. He says, just been getting a lot of calls.
Just been busy.
Yep.
I believe that. What do we have, Sheriff, for the Crime Stoppers of the week?
The Crime Stoppers tip of the week. This one, it's a theft, and so Crime Stoppers needs information on a theft. This theft occurred on March 5th, 2014. This was at a house under construction at 4103 Arrowhead Lane in Nassau Bay 2. Taken in the theft was $5,000 to $6,000 worth of various wiring. So they got in the house and stripped out all the copper wiring. So anyone with information on this theft is asked to contact Crime Stoppers at 817-573-TIPS, or you may go online to Hood County Crime Stoppers website, hoodcountycrimestoppers.com, to submit a tip online. Text tip to tip 129 plus your message to 274637. All tips remain anonymous, and upon arrest and indictment you could receive up to a $1,000 cash reward.
Well, hopefully someone in the community saw that. I'm hoping. I guess copper is still pretty expensive if thieves are still trying to get, you know, any kind of wiring just to take the little copper pieces out of it.
Yeah, it's still valuable, and you know, the house, nobody was around, so kind of made it easy for them to get in there and
hopefully someone passing could be, you know, could be like, hey, they see suspicious people are doing something, so they could call it in, or hopefully, you know.
So they stole this copper to make lots of money, hopefully, but it was worth $5,000 to $6,000, but they probably didn't get that much.
Probably
for
not.
it. But if you know anything about this, you could get up to $1,000 reward.
$1,000. That's, hey, money's money right now. $1,000 is better than nothing.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Sheriff. We appreciate you coming in today. We really do. Every week we appreciate it, and thank you so much for what you're doing for the county.
Thank you for having me every week, so enjoy coming.
Welcome. Well, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you back next Friday.
All right, we'll see you then.